Um, just checking in, and I wanted to show y'all the color that I just put in. But you know, my laptop, this webcam, it really isn't doing the color any justice. It's a lot brighter, and it's a lot I don't want to call it pinker, but it's kind of like a fuchsia kind of color. um but the color that I used this time is, you know, some of the same stuff that I've been using, but it's the jazzing, and I'm sure y'all know what that is. It's the jazzing. It comes in a pink bottle, and it's cherry cola. And at first I thought, you know, it's gonna be really, really red. That's what I thought, like fire engine red. But it turned out more of I don't know, fuchsia. It's the best way I can put it. Like I said, this camera doesn't do it any justice, because in this camera it looks like a copper kind of color, which is basically the color that these are. But if you look at it through this camera, it looked like these are honey blonde, and they're not. They're like copper. But it was a little experiment. I did these first three going to the side over here in the cherry cola, and I did this one, and I think it was this one with the rosewood brown that I've been telling y'all about, just to see which one I would like better. And I've had the rosewood brown forever now, thinking that, oh, I love this color, it's so pretty, it's so pretty. And the cherry cola turned out exactly like I wanted it to, you know. And then I don't know if any of y'all have ever, I don't want to say dyed your hair, because when you use a box kit, it usually has a lifter in it, so you can pretty much judge what color you want it to be. Like if you have black hair like mine's, and you go to a honey blonde or a light blonde, you'll see your hair color changing. But when you put a rinse or a semi-permanent on your hair, it doesn't do that. Your hair has to be pre-lightened before, and you pretty much just put it on there, sit under the dryer. Some of them you have to sit under the dryer, and some of them you don't. But you pretty much just put it on there, put a shower cap on, sit under the dryer, wait 20-30 minutes, and then take it off, rinse it out, shampoo, and then however it turns out, it's just how it turns out. So when I saw the color that it turned out, it was exactly the same color that it was when I put it on. And I like that, because a lot of the times when you put a rinse on, or a semi-permanent, then it'll look one way when you put it on, but when you rinse it out, it'll have a completely different look from what you intended for it to be, or what you expected it to be. But with this cherry cola, I'll throw a picture or two in there so y'all can see what it really looks like, because like I said, this webcam is not doing it any justice. It looks so much prettier and so much brighter. I apologize, my webcam just sucks. But I got the computer for like $250, so whatever. But it turned out the exact color that it looked. So I'm happy with it. Some other stuff I wanted to talk about. Had midterms this past week. Actually no, had midterms earlier this week, sorry. Monday we took our midterm for psychology. Don't have the results back on that yet, but pretty sure we both passed. Had a midterm for social problems yesterday, and I got a 97, which I'm not complaining about it. But he got 100%, and I'm gonna tell you why. there was a question on there about marijuana, about the effects of marijuana, and my first instinct was that one of the answers was all of these. And usually, not always, but usually when you have a question, a multiple choice question that has one of the answers that's all of these is usually the answer. And my first mind told me that that was the answer. Would you know that that was the one that I got wrong and he turned around and got it right? I was like, you know what? This is some bull. Should have went with my first mind. But it wasn't in the book either, so anyways, aside from that, we're going to Cleveland. We're leaving for Cleveland Sunday. Very, very, very nervous. It's a 10-hour trip. We are driving our car, which is this year makes it 11 years old, and we just hit 100,000 miles earlier this week. I'm not nervous about the car itself because it's up to date on everything. I'm more worried about getting lost, going up there and not liking the hotel or the area that the hotel is in. The weather, it's supposed to be snowing. It's supposed to be 29 degrees on the day that we actually leave to go up there. So I'm pretty sure the things that I'm worried about is normal. But if you have any advice so I won't be so nervous, I'm all ears. I have decided that this is the color that I'm going to stick with. It's official. I love it. It's a semi-permanent / temporary, so I know it doesn't really have any bad stuff in it. If anything, the bleaching part that I do is the bad part, but everybody knows that. I'm still waiting on my design essentials to come in. I'm hoping it comes in before we leave, which, like I said, is Sunday, and I ordered it on the 23rd, which was like last week sometime. If you're wondering why it's so quiet, the cats and the dogs are at the parents'. We took them over there a little early, so I think I said everything. I don't think there's anything else I have. The living dead is just arisen, so I'm gonna go and spend some time with him before I go to work. Rate, comment, subscribe, like, dislike, video response, feedback. Just let me know.